Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing my 2024 top winter must-have fragrances. These are the perfumes that I have tested out, that I have worn, that I already know that I love. I usually do two videos. I do one of perfumes that I'm excited for this winter season, but this video is more of the ones that I know that I love, my tried and true perfumes that I love to wear when it is cold outside for the holiday season. So I have some sexy perfumes, I have some cozy perfumes, some cuddle weather perfumes. If you would like to see the fragrances that made it to this year's top winter perfumes list, just keep on watching. Guys, so just like that, winter is here. I will say the holidays is my favorite time of the year. I love the holidays so much. I love Christmas. I love being with family. I love drinking and dancing and just having a good time. It's like the best month ever, but I hate winter. I hate winter. I love fall, spring. Summer's okay. It's not my favorite season, but summer's fine. But when it comes to the dead of winter, like no leaves on the trees, gloomy days, it just makes me feel I don't like it. But anyway, I want to give a big thank you to today's sponsor, and that is Juliana's Perfume. If you don't know about Juliana's Perfume, you need to go check them out. I talk about them all the time. If you are getting into the niche world, or if you are curious about the niche perfume world, but you want something that's a little bit more affordable, you want to be able to try it, stay on your budget, go check out Juliana's Perfume. They have different sizes available for their fragrances, and they have so much to choose from. And in my opinion, they have the best inspired by fragrances. So they are inspired by niche fragrances, high-end fragrances, and you can get the best quality of fragrance that's literally 99% similar for a super affordable price. So I'm going to leave all of the information in the description box below, and I wanted to share 3 of their fragrances that I personally love during winter time. So the first one is Call Me by Your Name. I have had this fragrance. I've had it in their older bottle, and then now I have it in the newer bottle. But this right here is for those of you who want a chocolate perfume, but you want it to be sexy, you want it to be grown, you don't want to smell like a chocolate bar, or you don't want to smell like hot cocoa from Bath and Body Works. That's not what this is. This is woody, it's deep, it's sexy, it's smooth, super grown. I love it. It smells like the most luxurious perfume with a hint of chocolate on top. It makes me feel super put together, super sexy. I love to wear this when I have makeup on, when I'm gonna go out, but it's also one that you can wear if you're home and you're just lounging around. It works for that as well. One that I always talk about just because it is one of my all-time favorites. Now this next one is Liquid Gold Dreamy Edition. I love this perfume, and this is similar to one that I'm going to recommend in a little bit as one of my top winter perfumes. So this one is inspired by Gentle Fluidity Gold from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and they did add a few extra notes in here to make it even better. This has the same notes as Gentle Fluidity Gold, but they did add mimosa, they added raspberry, lychee, and exotic fruits. And when I tell you, you get the exact scent of Gentle Fluidity Gold, but you're getting these juicy fruits in there that make it sexy. It's so sexy. This is another one that I love for winter time, and I'm going to be wearing this one so much this winter. And then last but not least, if you want to smell a little more warm, cinnamony, almost like a dessert during winter, a very warm, spicy, cinnamony dessert. It's a little boozy. I would go with Kissed by an Angel, which is inspired by Kilian's Angel Share. And I ended up keeping this one because this was my favorite out of the different versions that I have smelled that have tried to dupe Angel Share. If you have maybe always wanted to try Angel Share, I swear I'm getting rid of my Angel Share because Kissed by an Angel is smoother, it's creamier, it's so good. Tara Michelle was right here on YouTube. She said that this fragrance was better than Angel Share. It 100% is better than the original. Those are my 3 picks for winter from Juliana's Perfume. Those are my top 3, the ones that I recommend over and over again, and I love them so much. So check them out. I'm going to leave the links in the description box, and once again, thank you to Juliana's Perfume for sponsoring today's video. All right, so I'm going to start off with the fragrances that I can wear whether I'm home, I'm relaxing, I'm watching a movie, I'm going to bed. I always want to smell good before I go to bed, no matter what. So I do wear fragrance to bed. And then I will work my way into the ones that just smell a little more perfect for holiday parties, perfect for dinners and get-togethers and getting super pretty and dolled up. These will work perfect for that. So let's begin with the softer, more cozy ones. And this one's still sexy, don't get me wrong. You can definitely wear this to go out, but this one's one that's versatile for me, so I can do pretty much whatever I want with this fragrance. I can wear it while I'm wearing my PJs, or I can wear it to go out. And this is YSL Black Opium Le Parfum. There is a flanker coming out. Did you guys see it? I think it's already showing up in Ulta. I'm not sure if it's showing up in the Sephora website, but I believe it's going to have marshmallow, so I'm definitely going to be getting that one and reviewing it. My favorite flanker used to be Nuit Blanche, but this one has been really kind of competing for that spot because all of the vanillas that this has, it gets better and better with time. When I first got this perfume, yes, it smelled good, but it was not as thick and dense as it is right now. There's 4 different types of vanilla in here, and honestly, that's what you're getting is the DNA of Black Opium, which does have a tiny bit of white florals. There's coffee in there, cozy, vanilla. You do get that DNA from Black Opium in the background, but the vanilla kind of smooths everything, and it's just warm and creamy, just beautiful. I can wear this any day during winter and be in love. So this is one that I definitely recommend. Next up, we have another vanilla perfume, and this one is Kayali Vanilla 28. So I've had this one for a while. I don't use a lot of sprays of this when I wear it. This fragrance always makes me sneeze when I spray this perfume, but this to me is vanilla extract with brown sugar with a little bit of white florals. It's classy, it's beautiful, it's warm, it's perfect for winter. It's vanilla, it's just so yummy, and it is also perfect to layer with other perfumes. So you can kind of add like that warmth into those perfumes just by adding this. So I really like Kayali Vanilla. It's very versatile. You can wear this one to go to sleep, to go out to dinner, to feel sexy, to go to a party, to sweeten up a fragrance. And by sweeten up, I mean sweeten up like with that brown sugar, natural, like it's not synthetic, but it will give a vanilla sugary touch to any perfume. This is one that I love to bring out during wintertime. Next up, if you want to smell like an almond cookie, if you want to smell a little powdery, a little tiny bit spicy, but not too much, and just smooth and yummy and sweet, then I definitely recommend Prada Infusion Diamant. This fragrance always comes out to play during wintertime. It's one of my favorites. It is so cozy, so nice, smooth and warm. I discovered this fragrance thanks to Karina Waldron here on YouTube. I love watching her channel. She's one of my favorites, and she talked about this fragrance a long time ago, and then once I heard her talk about it and I tried it out, I instantly fell in love. But you do have to like almonds. I feel like it's a sweet candied almond, very, very sweet sugary almond, but they also added a tiny bit of a spice in there, so it's a little warm, but it's not too much. It's also powdery, so if you do not like powdery, you might not enjoy this, but I love this for bed, for watching movies, cuddling, for lounging around, and I'll even go out with this fragrance and feel super duper beautiful. If you like the Shagaf Oud Tonka, I think was the name, you would probably really enjoy this as well. This one does not have the florals that I get from the Shagaf Oud Tonka. This one's definitely more centered around that almond, a little powdery, smooth, creamy, beautiful. I love this one so much. Next up is a new one that has made it to my lineup for winter, and I am just very happy with this perfume, and I get compliments when I wear it. My husband really likes it. Now, I will say this fragrance is not my favorite when I first put it on. It's literally like 5 minutes later that I start to really enjoy it, and that is Fleur Vanilla Skin. This fragrance during cold weather to me is perfection. It does feel pretty woody. I will say that it is a woody vanilla, and there is oud in here, which blew my mind when I found out, because I had already bought it and I had been wearing it, and I saw people saying I'm scared to try this one because of the oud in it, and I was like, oud? I never even realized. But now that people are saying that, I can see how some people might not like it. But the oud is the reason why I said in the beginning it's not my favorite, because I do get kind of like this strong dose of woodiness in the opening, but that goes away. And then once it is dried down, like in the dry down, it is just this very sugary, brown sugar, warm vanilla scent that just mixes in with the skin, and it just smells so good, so warm, so inviting, and it's like the perfect amount of sweet while still being sexy. It's a very sexy perfume, and I think it's perfect for winter as well. Next up, this one for me, these are kind of like my more, I want to say classy, but they're still sexy, still very sexy, but they have classiness to them, and I love that. This, I love to bring this perfume out this time of the year. I love how this makes me feel when it's cold outside, and I have this, even right now that I'm wearing like this turtleneck right now, or I don't even know if this is a turtleneck. I don't know what type of, I'm not a fashion girl. Mon Guerlain, this one is Florale. So I know that there's the original, there's different flankers. For some reason, the Florale just took my heart. It's beautiful. It's the same warmth, the same vanilla, the same feeling that you get with the original, but they added some florals in there and it just feels a little more feminine. It's such a beautiful fragrance. And again, I feel like Mon Guerlain perfume to me is the definition of like a classy woman. She's sexy. She's definitely sexy, but she's very mature. She's grown. She's sexy. She has her shit together. If you want something that's a little bit of everything, like this kind of makes me think of being at a department store where the fragrances are at, and not in a bad way, but just that scent of just feminine. Like, it's very powerful to me. It just smells very classy, sophisticated, perfect for the holidays as well, and perfect during winter time. Next up, this is a niche fragrance, and this one just for me gets better and better over time. This is Maison Francis Kirk de Jean, and this is Gentle Fluidity Gold. So I do have a little bit of a dent going on, but this, so good. So I talked to you guys about Juliana's Liquid Gold Dreamy Edition. If you're curious about this one, if you want to smell like this perfume, go ahead and check out Liquid Gold Dreamy Edition. This one does have those added fruits, but they also have liquid gold on their website, which is exactly how Gentle Fluidity is supposed to smell. I also have that one in my collection. I just really like what they did with the Dreamy Edition. But yeah, this perfume, again, it's chic, it's dainty, it's sophisticated. I feel like it's classy, it's sexy, it's super warm. It has like a depth to it. Like, it's very nice. I love it. And this is one that I pull out for going out, dressed up, makeup done, feeling really, really pretty. This is one that will just always do it for me. I really like this one. Long lasting and great performance. Now, one that is similar to that one, it's not identical, it's more affordable, and you can find it at Sephora. This is my favorite one from their line. This is Commodity Gold. This is another dainty, chic vanilla where you do get that vanilla scent, but it's not super thick. It's not super dense. It's kind of like airy. This one's a tiny bit brighter than Gentle Fluidity Gold, but this vanilla is not a gourmand vanilla. It's not a cupcake vanilla. You get a little bit of that vanilla touch and scent in there, but then there's a tiny bit of a sweetness, a woodiness, but everything is just really light. You can wear this during the day. I love to mix this. So I remember 2 Christmases ago, I think I had combined these two and they smelled so good together. Gold is really good to mix as well with pretty much anything. It's a perfume that you can add to anything and it's just going to smell really, really good. I love it. As you can see, my dent in this one is pretty big as well. Actually, my dents in all of these, you can tell these are fragrances that I really, really love. This next one, I don't reach for as much. I always tell you guys this if you watch my other videos. I feel like this is one of the most unique perfumes in my collection. This fragrance to me smells like a boss. It smells powerful. It smells very ladylike, classy, sophisticated, elegant, yet there's something about her. And that is Tuiles de Hermes Eau Poivrée. So this is not the original one. I don't really like the original one. This, first of all, you only need a few sprays. This is very powerful. When I tell you the notes of this, because every time I say the notes, even myself, I'm just like, what? It's pink pepper. rose, and patchouli. The 3 notes that I usually have to be very careful with, all wrapped up into one fragrance, and somehow I love it. It is, like I said, just a sexy woman, but she has, I wouldn't say a masculine energy, but she's just very strong, very powerful, secure in who she is. She walks in a room and she's gonna turn heads. That's what this is. That's what I think of. I love it. It's so unique. It lasts for freaking ever. When you put this on, it will stay on your clothes for like a week after. No joke. And on the skin, it lasts a very long time. I don't have a big dent because when I wear this, I literally do like 2 to 3 sprays and that is enough for me. And it's just one of the most beautiful perfumes in my collection. This one I was supposed to mention with my Mon Guerlain in case you were looking for an affordable option. And this is Guess Seductive Noir. It's very similar to Mon Guerlain. I wanted to include it in here. It's kind of like a bonus. But really quickly, if you want something that smells like Mon Guerlain for very affordable, for like 17 bucks, you can find this at Ross, at Marshall's, at websites like Fragrance Net. This one does have a little bit more of like this masculine kick to it, so that's why I tell you guys the Florale version is definitely super duper feminine. This one is sexier in my opinion, so it's similar, but this one's sexy, this one's more classy. This one's perfect for date night during the winter. It smells so good. All right, and then these last 2 are just ones that I love to wear. When I smell these, I think of holiday parties. That's what I think of with these, and that's what I use them for. So I took this one with me to Miami last year for the holidays. I'm taking it again this year because I don't give it use throughout the year, and I think it's a very nice New Year's Eve type of perfume or Christmas Eve. This is YSL Libre Le Parfum. This one has honey. This one has saffron. They took that Libre DNA, which Libre is usually too masculine on me because of the lavender. But in this one, I feel like that lavender's toned down and I get so much more of the honey, saffron. Ooh, vanilla. It's very rich, very rich and very strong. I only wear this again at nighttime, for events, for dinner, for Christmas Eve type of thing, but I don't really pull for this one like on a winter day. But yeah, it's a beautiful perfume. I mean, the bottle says it all. It's gorgeous. And then last but not least, we have Jimmy Choo Fever. And this one is one that I'm taking with me to Miami this year. It's a strong one. You don't need a lot of this one either. And it's just feminine. There is plum in here. I believe there's coffee. A lot of different things mixed together, and it's just so sexy. This one to me is sexy. This one is makeup. This one is glam. This one is not casual to me. It smells very sexy, really pretty, feminine. I just feel like wearing this one just makes me feel very feminine, powerful, sexy, just that type of vibe. So this is another one that I love for wintertime. So that brings me to the end of my top winter perfumes for 2024. Comment down below, what is your favorite winter perfume? What is a perfume that you are just excited to wear this winter? I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. With that said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.